And you are welcome to part 3, altars. In this church, I am not ready to preach what they are preaching in your church. What are these people doing that makes them very strong and powerful? The witch in your village, fear go gree, you go tell and you be winch. But you will go and meet the highest pastor in your village and tell him you are making noise here. Yes or no? Yes or no? No, yes or no? That this man is a ritualist. Can you go and tell him, okay, why are you doing ritual? Can you go and tell him? But you can come and open your mouth and challenge prophets. Yes or no? What I teach you here is what you will go and use. Use it in your life. Sing this song you used to sing. Wait me this song. Oboni power, power, mami water power. But that day way me and you go River Niger, you know sing them for River Niger. Instead the chili Fanta. Anybody who can raise or build an altar can control spirits. Stop gossiping witchcraft power, money power. Stop gossiping them. Woo, them pass you. Why are you gossiping them? All powers belong to who gave them power? God. They know what you don't know. But you are not hearing me. That is why God said, the Bible said, go ye, you sluggard, go to the ants and learn. The ants are the weakest, but the wisest. Better go to them and learn what are they doing. You only know purely Bible. Bible either agree or yearly black beret. Bible either go Bible. Ichili green ground yili. Ichili yellow yili. Ne chiali akwanyala up and down. The people laughing, you have not bought it from you. Somebody will go to the grave. I'm going to teach the mystery and power of the grave. Or of the graveyard. I will teach you. Somebody will go to the graveyard, do dry fasting, stay 7 days. Oputazia, you will say, Kaimaka. They will deal with you. The house belonged to you. You have share. They took it. Japhet, they say he's more honorable than his brethren. Yet they chase me away. Even as you are seated now, what you are thinking now, we never quote Bible. Since the Bible you have been quoting since last year, how far? Now we have become Christians without power. Somebody will come to your shop, pack sand, go to the altar and say, no leg will enter, step on this sand. Sprinkle it. And it will begin to happen. Or yeah, you pack your own sand now. Even go and pack a shovel of sand. Somebody called me around 5 a.m. They dropped a charm in the entrance of your church, oh. But they come here. It has become my church. He said they dropped a charm, they tie it with red. They did this at the junction. I said, thank you very much. I did not say one prayer. I just stood up, went to my altar in my house. They said they dropped charm. Even the angels said they gossip me. Everybody carrying wrapper, they waka, they go. Let me come stand there. Me too, come do. I came to church. And on top there, I march. Come church. I'm still waiting. Here they full every day. I'm still waiting. When I have altar. I did not say you should try it. I did not send you. You did contract. They should give you this thing. Another man is taking it. And you are keeping quiet. You heard Bishop. Acres. Thousands of acres. Now somebody won't take for him. Koro eye. He said the day he went to bulldoze everything, he thought people will come out. Then throw attack, Sha. They throw attack. But God passed them. Nobody, you don't come out. You water. Nobody, you come out. But Christian will forerun. I was watching something on Facebook, and the woman took out her Ifo Jeme incantation. In her altar, you came to play her prank. You came to play her prank in her own altar. They are lucky. I will make sure I release at least Obulugodo from release Eli Ichiligodo Naga. When the guy wanted to run, he said, if you run, you will run till you get to your village. Power! Power! When I saw it, I said, yes, correct. If you run, you will run till you get to your village. The boy, stop. Come back, or see how you will buy Nkpi. Nkeneshi, where they smell well, you will buy Nkpi. You will buy 4 chicken. And as the woman was saying it, I was seeing different type of Nkpi passing back. I was seeing goats running up and down and say, I know what I will do. Are you hearing me? Altar. Since this year, you have not seen 1 million in your account. What happened last year is about to happen. Somebody hold what belongs to you, oppressing you on top, playing you, and you are keeping quiet. You don't know you will raise your own altar. What did I say everybody should prepare? What did I say everybody should prepare? What did I say everybody should prepare? By the end of... Okay. Nobody has ever traveled out in your family. Prophecy came. Now, prophecy has started. You are preparing to leave the country. In some days' time, it is now you don't have money again. You don't know. An altar has risen up to say, where is this happening? You don't know. And this individual, every time servicing altar, she and her sister, every time giving me seed, every time want to give to somebody here, they must raise. And you think another altar will not speak. Example to show you if what you are doing is good, or bad if you are trying. When you are now in need, somehow people will begin to rise up. You will think, oh, they just showed me favor. Honey is working. But honey will not have a basis to work. Honey will not have a platform to work if you don't have an altar. That is what I'm teaching. Wait. When they get out of this country now, get out of this continent, no brother, no sister. Boom! It will now be you versus your chi. Altar will be watching. You are not hearing me. One altar will be like, we will deal with him. The other altar will begin to speak. All the things you have been sacrificing, time to talk has started. Look at my daughter that went to UK. That fair one with her children. You know she had issue with one of her jobs because they thought they were smart. They want to help God. They submitted fake also not CV. Reference. Makandi corrector. Reference. That is like I have worked in so place. So they will now bring the letter. But it was fake, you understand? Or Igbo people go investigate. Say, give us the original. She couldn't produce it. Daddy, help me. I said, my friend, forget it. As one door is closing, 5 will open. Look at how dangerous that lady is. That same week, she sent me her tithe. Guess what happened now? She said people are used to ask her, how are you getting all these jobs? Guess what? She just got another powerful job. What is the difference? Altar. You must have where your case can be presented. Let powers go and drag it. What is an altar? An altar is a place of transaction. What is an altar? An altar is a place where spirits land and spirits take off. What is an altar? An altar is a place where destinies are made and destinies can be altered. What is an altar? A man or woman without an altar will be a perpetual storyteller. My name is Prophet Chike Jideonwo. I refuse to be a stupid storyteller. God called me. But your ministry does not have an altar. One man was coming here, following us up and down. God called me on Sunday. I said, where do you used to go on Sunday? He said, I used to go to my church. But there's nobody there now. He said, no, I had a dream. In that dream, I saw that as I was ministering there, one day people now trooping. I said, hunger will kill you. You see this on it? Hunger will kill you. You had a dream. He said, no, you did not get it. Come, let me tell you the meaning. I said, look at you. You are the one that is poor. You are the one that does not have gift. Look at me. It's you and me they were describing in the Bible. Rich prophet, poor prophet. And it's you that want to tell me. You have been telling people since. Look at your life. You don't tear for neck. Go and meet Pastor Moses. Let him interpret it for you. To make matters worse, I now took 1,000 and gave him. He took it. But it's you that will tell me the meaning. Somebody open Genesis 29. Genesis 22, verse 29. Quickly.
Genesis 22, verse 9.
Yes.
And they came to the place which God had told him of. And Abraham built an altar there, and laid the wood in order, and bound Isaac his son, and laid him
Hold
on.
on. And when they came to the place where God told him off, God told him of this place, but God never said raise altar. But an idol worshiper went to raise an altar. When you got to the place you were looking for, Ebenezer, what did you do? The first thing, go and raise an altar. You are not hearing what I'm saying. That is how you'll be dating the boy. Be dating the boy. I got to tell the boy, come and do the right or say, let's go and check. Check what? Check what? Itanu go tapia. You are going to check. Pray the girl does not bring your name to me. You want to go and check. And Abraham raised an altar. It's okay. As soon as he raised an altar, he prepared wood, he prepared stone, he prepared, and he put the boy. You cannot have an altar without sacrifice and the spilling of blood. Because of time. Do you know we have different types of altars? Name one altar for me. Elders, quickly. Get you. Name one altar. Eye clinic altar. July Primary School altar. Akwụkwọ anyala altar. Altar ndị ọsa. Ndị tom. Ebe oge nina na-achịali tom ka. In the radio station, this woman, before we say anything, ochinye mofu tom non. Na-achịali tom ka. Do you know that a human being can be your altar? A human being can be your altar. You didn't know? You didn't know? Like me, I didn't know anything about altar until the angel appeared in my dream, taught me all these things I'm teaching. Then I started going to Bible to check. He said, from today, you'll be sending so seed to this man. Remember, not to how? To my father in the Lord. Ha! My wife don't bend neck. Say, so you have not been bringing it. So the angel said, $300. No, he didn't mention the amount. He said, but I should be giving it to the man as altar. So I now woke up. I didn't waste time. I just called my father. I said, Papa, I want to be sending my altar seed to you as my altar. He said, Eish, you are deep. He said, yes, sir. Who taught you that? He said, the angel just showed me now. I was saying, Eish, this is deep. Nobody taught you. He said, no, sir. I said, Moya, there is a video we are uploading now. I will send you the link. And I saw where they were talking about altar. Fear gripped me inside the house in Europe. I started doing it. Ask my wife. When we do the transfer in dollars, $300. No, if they tell you raise altar, you will go and bring 1,500. 275 naira. You will now write like 92 prayer points. The paper for Ziafwa, then you put the 70 naira inside. Are you getting something? A person can be your altar. That is why you go to a higher, because the person has a higher altar. In Nigeria here, I send altar seeds to one Pastor Friday. You know that man in our Thanksgiving? That man that was walking like, did I say you should go and mock him? He does not come down, no. He stays in the mountain all the time. Look at his face first. His wife used to write application for him to come home and spend one day. They will beg him. She will send all her children. They will climb the mountain. Pastor, kefendi anachota. Amarokwamo. Simu biazwe ike. Wish ike kan nezuno. Ndi anacho inapu ike. Are you hearing me? A person can be your altar. A cloth. I saw an angel. My wife is aware. He said, you see the way that, in my dream, you see the way that man is dressed? I say, yes. When you wake up, go and get the same. So you see, if I want to pray, if I want to go to a mountain, I will wear the cloth. A cloth. An angle. A small space in your house can be your altar. Altar is where you are doing the same thing. Where spirit can come. Remember I told you, if you can raise or build an altar, you will control spirit. No spirit can stay in one place in an altar. They will say you are a ritualist. Where? And God said, I will come down and bless you. How? Where? He's a spirit. Once an altar is present, that is where he will come down. Now, after raising an altar, some people raise altars since a year and a half they started this church. Since then, they now relax. No. See number one person why they fear. You see this woman? Always servicing altar. Forget some your name. You will not tell how. Daddy, I want to service my altar. A politician. Watch the second person. See them. Politician again. The first time this one raised altar, fear catch me. I didn't touch the money. Oh. I went to drop it. Father, you know what he's looking for? Give him more. When it was not forthcoming, I went to sleep there 5 days. The 5th day, he called me. They have released it. Speed in Juechilega. Mommy, come. Cloud Crystal. So, let's go and eat. But it's time for us to raise another altar. All of us, everybody. I will send my own one part to my father. I will send one to Pastor Friday. Then in my Pastor Friday. I will send one part to Pastor Friday. I will send one part here. We are raising everybody. They are oppressing you in the office. What is speaking for you? The man you suffered, you have been with since how many years? It's now he's telling you, and you're looking. But if it's as a wine, tell you to go and bring 7 goats, you will run. Now, after building an altar, there is something that is called servicing an altar. You used to see our fathers those days. From time to time, they will kill chicken, sprinkle the blood, or they will pour hot. They will be saying something every You think they were just doing it? They were servicing something. If your father started with altars, you must continue with altars. When we went to get married, they took us to one kind place. And Obi. Altar. Every time you go to the village, you must. Anytime I go to their village, I must turn and look at that place. I say something. People can fool the compound, but I will turn, face it, say it, and go away. I'm rounding up. 2 Kings 18, verse 30 or something like that. Quickly. Quickly. 2 Kings 18, verse 20.
Verse 20, and it says, Thou sayest, but they are but vain words. I have counsel and strength for the
1
war.
Kings 18, verse 30. Sorry. Quickly. Somebody else, open Leviticus chapter 10. Leviticus chapter 10.
18 verse 30.
Chef, ide wete Bible na church, okay? Ije Bible at their church.
1 Kings 18 verse 30.
Yes.
Elijah said
unto them,
Come near unto me.
Come near. Where altar used to be. Come to where I have power. Come.
And all the people came near unto him.
And
he prepared the altar of the Lord.
What did I tell you? He stood there. He said, come near. You are not hearing me? And he prepared an altar.
That was broken down.
The altar was, listen, most of you here, why it looks as if they are oppressing you or they are more potent than you. It is because your own altar has now broken. That is why when the first thing I do when you come in contact with me, I place you on fasting. The next thing I do, I make sure you raise an altar. Even though you did not raise it well, do something. It's better. They come, they see that no, there is something. They might win you now. But now, if you have any altar at all, and me, I combine my own, they will leave you. That somebody come on Monday, Friday, you say testimony. They will think it's because the prophet is too powerful. No, it is because now there is something now that has replaced you. So every time, the Bible says we wrestle not against flesh and blood. So those principalities and power, when they come, they will meet another altar. It will be altar versus altar. Not altar versus Mba versus human being. Because nobody, nothing backing you. Then the person will have testimony. They will say, hey, that prophet is powerful. No. There is this altar. Bishop, they are not hearing me. It's okay, let's go.
And Elijah said unto all the people, Come near unto me. And the people came near unto him. And he prepared the altar of the Lord that was broken down. And Elijah took 12 stones, according to the number of the tribe of the sons of Jacob, unto whom the word of
Elijah took 12 guinea
stones,
according to the number of
the tribe of the sons of
also grandchildren.
Of
Tribes.
the sons.
That is why when you are raising altar, I will tell you, write the names of your... Oh, I thought you will clap for Jesus. Who knows my PA? That one wait all like wait, no. England. He raised an altar. The next I came to church, I think it was here. And I said, who is Elijah? Who is this? Who is God's power? Who is this? Who is Samotoni? Who is... He fell down here. He said nobody used to favor him. But today, things have started to change. The reason why you are not seeing that favor, you are not seeing speed, no altar. Elijah took 12 stones according to the tribe of Israel. He took wood. Open Leviticus chapter 10, and I want to show you how dangerous an altar is. Mama, in Anuku Feneku. Leviticus chapter 10. Verse 1 now.
And Nadab and Abihu, the sons of Aaron, took either of them his censer and put fire therein, and put incense thereon, and offered strange fire before the Lord, which he commanded them not. And there went out fire from the Lord and devoured them, and they died before the Lord.
You are not hearing what just happened. They got to the altar. Get you. They took strange fire, witchcraft fire, and went before the Lord. They thought fire is fire. Remind me, I will teach you about mystery of fire. The 7 steps, the 7 types of fire. We have blue fire. We have the fire that used to come in front of you. We have the fire that will appear in behind. They went to burn strange fire in an altar. You cannot have an altar and not have fire burning on it non-stop. Tony. They went to burn strange fire. Guess what happened? I want to show you something about altar. Since they burned strange fire in that altar, fire from God came out, attacked them. I told you, altar is altar versus altar. Since they took that thing to an altar, this. Mommy, see how you are sweating. Come here. Come. Sit down here. You know that you are very tall. On the metric. On the metric. They took a strange fire to the altar. Strange fire came out. Burned them. When you raise your altar, anybody that will use strange power, strange fire to attack you and your children, fire from your own altar will come out. You are not hearing me. That thing affecting your child, it is a strange fire. That thing making people not to help you, it is strange fire. Listen, anybody that does not want favor to come to you, as you raise altar, that same thing they are using to attack you, the same thing will swallow them up. That same thing they are using to attack you, God will use the same thing to attack them back. You are not hearing me. Look at what happened in Leviticus chapter 10. They used strange fire to that altar to pollute it. And fire came from God. From God. Came out. Strike them. They died. Anybody using strange fire against you, look at your life. Look at your career. Look at your finances. Look at your family. Was this how you planned the life? Look at. Now your father is looking for you. You are looking for your father. Your father is saying, they broke my heart this way. Every time the man is releasing calls. Anything you are seeing in your life that you don't like, somebody is benefiting. Somebody has gone to an altar. Somebody is gaining from it. You are not hearing me. You think you will come here, we tell you, open your Bible, 7 steps to glory. Which glory? Thank you, I like that. Sit down and be pressing it. Should we stop? Somebody is benefiting. Whoever is benefiting from any misfortune, any mishap, I have a mother-in-law who is always complaining. Sometimes when you see the pain the woman is, and the woman does not complain, oh, it's a bit peer. You know that type of, as in mama now, it's a bit peer pain, go peer am. But when you see the excruciating pain, you have scattered her business, you have scattered, they make sure through that thing, you know, if you go shop again. I know things, I will keep quiet, I will just be watching. But I will be asking only one thing. What did she do? Anytime you see pain, continuous one kind thing, somebody is benefiting. Somebody did it from the basis of an altar. What do you use? When these people use strange fire, did you see speaking in tongues attack them? Was it speaking in tongues they used to attack them in Leviticus? What did they use? The same fire. You are not hearing me? Look at your age. You should be married by now. You should be married. Why is it not happening? Okay, the one we come marry, no pikin. Somebody from one kind strange altar. Listen, there is somebody here. They want them to sack you from this job. But the same instrument is what God will use against them. But how will it happen if you don't have an altar? Did you see the essence of an altar now? Yes, sir. Not all pastors can preach this. I finished preaching one time, altar on radio, because even herbalists used to call me. One herbalist is calling me from Oka. He said, please, just send me your prophetic mat. No matter the amount I will send. I block him. Shebi, you were there. He used another number. I'm blocking him up and down. One lady called me and said, are you a pastor or herbalist? I said, why? He said, my brothers are herbalists. You used to talk like them. It's only to teach this type of thing. Altar is one of the pillars of this ministry. What are you passing through?